if you're willing, I'd
Yeah.
like to ask you, Rod Khleif, what is the biggest risk?
I will tell you, today is June 8th, and I have to say that because who knows what will happen. Things are changing daily right now. And I know this will air in a week or two, but right now, the biggest risk that I have alerted my students to on several occasions is the debt markets. Okay. I mean, it is crazy out there right now. And I'm going to tell you that when you're performing a multifamily right now, you need to do some worst case scenarios. Like if you're planning on getting in right now, the most common debt is bridge debt. And that is can be very onerous debt. And because you have a business plan, you got to adhere to that business plan. Otherwise, what's could be non-recourse can become full recourse. So it's very, very important that you do what you say you're going to do. And some of those have short fuses, like 3-year timelines. And we could be in the midst of this recession in 3 years. So I would encourage you to do absolute worst case scenarios as it relates to interest rate, take out interest rate when you refinance. We just put a 138 unit under contract. By the way, if you are accredited, it's a phenomenal deal, 54,000 a unit, which is unheard of in an emerging market in Arkansas. So if you're interested, text partner to 72345 and get on our portal. Because we'll be presenting that probably about the time this goes live, and it'll be a very short. It's not a big raise, so it'll subscribe very, very quickly. But that's a really good deal. But the point is, we did worst case scenarios. What happens if the interest rate's 8%? And can we still be okay? And yes, we could. And so most people aren't doing that. Most people aren't stress testing these deals strongly enough. And I think that we're going to see some upset, right? And we're going to snap up some deals where they didn't do it right, and I hate to say it, but that's likely going to happen. People are still overpaying and they're not paying attention to that risk. And so I think that's the biggest risk right now. That's the first thing I thought of when you prepared me for that question earlier, Derek, because I really, that jumped right into my head.